Hi guys. This is really late for me. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 12 something. And now, of course, my puppy decides to bark. Alright, I'm going to pause while people maybe hopefully get on and say hello. I think my roommate, the police officer one, just came home. Oh, there's two people. Hello. So, I went Black Friday shopping today. It was really good because actually it wasn't busy at all where I like to go. And so I went to Target and Walmart. Oh, and I went to IKEA, but I just went there for breakfast by myself. It was like their late breakfast, really, like their brunch. So who is on? Oh, hi, Mary Lou. This must be late for you. Hi, Deborah. Good morning, I know, huh? I'm just having some water. Nothing exciting, but I went Black Friday shopping today, and it did not turn out like I thought it would turn out. Oh, you're in Seattle. Gosh, why did I think you were like in the Midwest, Mary Lou? I don't know, but I did. Um, did you guys go Black Friday shopping? And what did you get? I did not get what I thought I was going to get. Oh, you grew up there. Okay. I've been doing some decorating too because I'm really behind on my videos. So I just filmed 2 videos and I've been decorating like you can see back there. It was really rainy here too, so it kind of put a damper on things, but I got a lot done still. And I even had my tenant roommate help me. Um, well, we ran a couple errands, but we decided on a gift for my dad. Did go out and got some electronics and little stuff, but I was shocked that it wasn't as crowded as I thought it went. I know, huh? Isn't that weird? Same thing with Target, but I knew that about Target um, from a few years back. They have everything like lined up their Black Friday items in the aisle, so it's like a horseshoe, and then they put everything in these bins, like pallet bins, and you just take what you want, and people are literally just shopping, going down the aisle and getting everything. It's perfect, and I really enjoy it like that. 24 degrees? Holy Moses. It was decent today. It was like 56 degrees. Oh, my burr is right. That's funny. It was 56 pretty much all day today. And then it's supposed to get down to like 54 at like 3 a.m. and then back up at 56 at like 6 a.m. It hasn't been as cold, lately, but in the prior to that, for like a week, it was chilly. We got down at night at like 30, 38, 39 degrees, which is really cold for us. It's kind of early for it being that cold. Usually that cold comes after Thanksgiving, like well after Thanksgiving, and like maybe Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and January, like off, not every day, but some days like that. And everyone in here in California like freaks out. Oh my gosh, hi Sandy. I watched your live earlier, and then I saw that you had another live, and I started watching that also. But I had to go out and grab some stuff. Yes, I started decorating for Christmas, so I'm behind on my videos. I have a home tour coming up on like December 1st, but I have to get it done before the 28th of this month because my dad's having surgery. So I've been like trying to hurry up and get everything done. Hey, Miss V, how are you? Oh, Miss V, you're up late too, huh? Because you are in Texas? I can't remember. You're in Texas, Midwest? But I started decorating. The other side of the tree is also decorated. I have like 5 other trees over there. Little trees like that one decorated. Tennessee. Oh, okay. Ooh, you're up late, girl. Oh, Sandy, you're up late too. Not too bad though. So I went Black Friday shopping, and it's so funny what I ended up getting because I thought I'm only getting 2 things. One of them had to be an air fryer for my dad because once again we fried last night some fish because we don't really eat meat so much or even turkey. And well, I don't. He would, but I'm vegetarian, pescatarian. Oh, Miss V, you're so funny. So, the fish was excellent, don't get me wrong, because we baked some fish and we fried some catfish nuggets, which were delicious. But the amount of oil you really have to use in the skillet to get it fried, it's just too much, And my dad has heart issues, and I just don't want him to have more, oil than he should. And so the air fryer, I've been doing a lot of research on it. And if he's going to fry, by George, I'm going to get him the air fryer because it's going to be less oil and that same crunchy texture that he likes. So I ordered one from Home Depot. I went to 3 Targets, and the one that that I wanted for $39, which was very inexpensive, it wasn't there by the time I got there, of course. So I was like, are you kidding me? So I asked one of my tenants because he went Black Friday shopping also. I'm like, okay, are you going in that area? Can you pick me up one if you see one at that store? So I don't think he was actually shopping. I think he was just hanging out with a girl. But anyways, he's sweet. He's the police officer tenant that lives here. And so my other tenant and I started talking, and I said, yeah, I haven't had luck. Do you want to come with me to this town? It's like 20 miles away, and you have to go over a causeway. And I said, do you want to come with me? Because I don't really want to go over the causeway. It's all foggy and everything. And he goes, yeah, I'll go, but let's look online and see. So he works for Home Depot, and he was saying that they had air fryers for like really inexpensive. And I was like, no, they don't. So him and I fight like brother and sister. And so we looked online, and they did, and it was like a nice size. It was a 5.7 quart air fryer, and what I liked about it was it opened like this, from the top up, and most of them have a drawer. So that was perfect because my dad can put like a whole chicken in it, multiple fillets of fish, but mainly fish. So it was only 59 something, and he wanted to pay for half, which was so nice. He likes my dad a lot. Oh, it's okay, Mary Lou. My dad fixed his car. It took him 2 weeks to fix it, but he got it done, and he really needed it fixed. And so, Brian is kind of like my bratty little brother. That's my tenant. And so he wanted to go in half for the fryer. I'm like, cool. So I got my dad a flannel, nice padded jacket, but I gave it to him early. I'm like, Dad, you need to have this now. And I'll get him maybe a couple other little things. And then I couldn't find the video game my nephew wanted. But I know that right before Christmas, Target will have a sale on it probably, and I can get it then, because that's what happened last year. So I'm fine. I was just happy to, like, get a couple of things, and that was it. And I was very selective, didn't get a bunch of junk, nothing. I just was out on a mission. I had breakfast at IKEA, brunch, and it was so good, really, really good. They make really good food, actually. They have salmon, poached eggs. I mean, really good. And it's like 7 minutes away from my house, so it's cheaper than Denny's. And I was talking to the family ahead of me. There was a long line of people behind me, and we're like, oh. Anyways, but I didn't even eat my leftovers from last night, and my dad and I were just up late and watching movies. I did. I had a really good, you know, trip for Black Friday, and my friend was supposed to meet me, and she ended up not feeling well, so I was kind of waiting on her, and then she texted me, and she was like, I don't feel good. I'm like, okay, no problem. So I just left right after she texted me, and then I came home. I wanted to get some water and check in on the animals, and so then I went back out. I love me and IKEA. They have the best meatballs and cranberry. My dad likes the meatballs too. The one thing that we did get, I think it was last year for Christmas. I think I still have it in the fridge. I need to toss it. But it was pickled fish in like a mustard sauce. I think it would have been really good if I had not gotten it in the mustard sauce. We both didn't like it. It was not a good appetizer, so I need to toss it. But I love like their eggs, their salad bar. They have like a nice vegetarian menu. I'm so thankful they're like so close to me. I would say they're 10 minutes away. 10 minutes. But it's so good. Sorry you guys, I'm getting so close. I'm just trying to look at the screen. It's been a long day. I got up really early, and I was just kind of waiting around for my friend. But I made some little craft jars, so I can. They just have peppermints in them right now, but when I make my fudge, I'll put the fudge at the bottom, and each layer will have like parchment paper in between, and then I'll do cookies, and that'll be good. They can have their little ornament, and I'll be giving these out like soon so that they can, hang them on the tree. I did this one, little jingle bell, and this is just puffed candy cane in there. Oh, those are sweet. Sounds delicious. Oh, thank you. And look at this one. This is kind of ugly, though. It's ugly, but it's cute. He's a little Santa. I don't know why he looks so weird, but he looks weird, doesn't he? I don't know what it is about him, but I got this jar at Goodwill, and it was from Target originally, and so he's red. I think it was from the Valentine collection, so I just took the sham from the Dollar Tree and made him into like a little Santa, and then some burlap. I don't know why he's kind of ugly. But either way, you can pull off everything so easily that, when you're done with it, with Santa. Look at him. Is it his hair, maybe? His hair? Maybe it's his hair. It's funny. Oh my god, those are real pretty. Oh, that would be a cute hostess gift. Maybe not him. The Grinch dressed as Santa. Oh my god. Look at, and I left his mouth so you can kind of mess with them a little bit. Anyway, so I made a bunch of these jars. Cinnamon. I use cinnamon in my specialty coffees when I'm making like the hot chocolate from scratch. When you heat it up on the stovetop. So I get the hot chocolate from Well, it's from Mexico, and it comes in like a patty, and then you can break it into wedges, and it has cinnamon already in it. It's so good, and you have to whip it. But then I add a cinnamon stick to it. It's so delicious. Oh, thank you. So, I probably should be drinking wine, but I don't have any. So I'm just drinking water. I didn't want to drive. I just don't like driving a whole lot in the evening on a holiday weekend because people are out drinking and driving. So I just kind of said, oh, I'm just going to go home. I did make these little cans from wrapping paper, the plaid. I just love this wrapping paper. And I just put some picks in it, berries, and I made a couple of those. So I've just been decorating, creating, and excuse me. I made this for my mantle. I have one on each side that flanks the wood planks on each side of my mantle. And I did those. I just did a lot of like weird little stuff. You know what I mean? Like the little stuff. And I know I have like a long day tomorrow, but I think because of the energy of Black Friday, I'm just kind of like amped, and you know, the vibe of the town was like high energy, and so I think that's why I'm still up. But I was up crafting and doing a video, and I thought I'm gonna do a live video and see who the heck is still up. And so a few people are, and a few of you are like later in time than I am. I'm surprised. So that's kind of cool. And Sandy, I know you stay up kind of late. Sorry. My lips are so dry in this weather. And then my hands crack. They crack. I mean, they literally crack at the crease. They feel like, oh, they're so sore. I just put like lotion repetitively and hope for the best. Sandy, did you finish that cross that you were working on? And the cross, and what else were you working on? Look at this little, isn't that cute? These are like from the Dollar Tree. They're little wine stoppers you can put in jars. Oh, you did? Okay, I'll have to, I didn't finish that video, so I'll have to go back and take a look at it. I love that copper bracelet that you did, and I agree. I think you can, a man can wear it or a woman. And copper is such a great metal to use because it pulls, it can pull, you know how it helps with like rheumatoid arthritis? Definitely arthritis. It just pulls at, you know, the ailment in your, whatever the elements are in copper. It's so amazing because I wear copper rings in the winter usually. Hi, Francis. Oh, I missed that last comment, or the comment before. I'll read the rest of it when it pops back up. Francis, I watched that video of Celia, the kitten, and oh my gosh, Celia is actually was in worse condition than my dad's cat, Pork Chop. But Pork Chop is getting there. And that video really scared me. And so then I thought to myself, okay, I'm not going to be able to sell enough jewelry of my dad's or save enough money before I did, Miss V. I did see your buffet. It was beautiful. Are you going to do more copper, Sandy? I love copper. I love copper rings and bracelets. I just think they're so pretty. Oh my gosh, I know, Celia. So that's basically what my dad's cat, Pork Chop, sounds like, but worse. Oh, hi, Maria. I was hoping you would get on. Maria is in London, and she's You're 9 hours ahead? Yes, Francis. I thought people had said that they wanted to donate during my jewelry sale last weekend, but I didn't want to do it then, you know? Oh, I'll have to check it out, Miss V. I want to see your cabinet and table. Um, so I thought to myself, we talked about it, my dad and I. So we were calling the surgeon on Monday, 9:15 a.m. in London. Okay. So 8 hours ahead then? Okay. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Maria. I did not get your package. I hope you get my package soon. You should be getting it in the next day or so. And so I thought I'm going to start a GoFundMe page for Poor Little Pork Chop because I can't wait. We have an appointment coming up and they're going to want to do surgery soon. Oh, I feel so weird about doing this, but honestly, it's for my kitty, and I don't want him to suffer anymore. It affects their breathing and their eating. Oh my God, $10,000? Oh, I definitely don't have $10,000. I don't have 5,000. I didn't have the. They told me it could cost between 2,500 and 5,000 initially, right? I don't even have that. I don't have the room on my Care Credit card, which is like a credit card for your medical or veterinary needs. Both mine and my dad's are maxed out. So that's why we were like, okay, we're not going to spend, very much money. I'm very selective in what I buy now. But it's just going to take too long and I don't want him to suffer. Oh, I know, V. I saw your copper haul. Well, it wasn't a haul. It was more like you were showing us what you had as far as copper. I love copper. I love copper mugs, everything. Wow. So did Tater have the same issue? I couldn't read what the ailment was. It started with a T and then it went away, the message, the text. Um, hydrocephalus. Is that the same thing? Well, my dad's surgery is on the 29th. I am going to talk to the surgeon for his cat on Monday. We'll probably get in. They're considering it like an emergency surgery, so that's going to probably cost more money too. I just, I don't want to tell them I'm going to do a GoFundMe page because I don't want them to think, oh, dollar signs, right? Because I don't know what I'll raise. Okay, Francis, should I do the GoFundMe? Like, I've never done this before. Do I do it like through Facebook or is it like a website for GoFundMe? Thank you, V. Yes. So this is my dad's left arm that they'll be doing surgery on. And, he just has a bad heart and he's elderly. Thank you. Thank you, Maria. Oh, and it's like he's gotten worse so fast, and I'm kind of spooked by it. I'm scared. I don't want him. I mean, I could tell his breathing is labored now, a little bit, and excuse me. That's why I was like really selective today with what I bought. I bought two things, and they were very inexpensive, and that was like my dad's gift. But pork chop could cost much less. There's a GoFundMe website I can find out. Thank you. Thank you, Francis. That'd be great. I missed your comment, Sandy. I don't have my laptop out here to read it. By the way, Sandy, I was going to tell you that I think it's a great idea that while you're making jewelry, you have Dia and or just Dia, or like Mike or Adam or David from Ireland, be on your page chit chatting while you're making jewelry, so they can see what you're doing, but there's still interaction between the chat room and people. Oh, my dad. I may have to leave in a few minutes. Is running errands today, but we'll catch up with you later. Oh, no worries, Maria. No worries. This was like an impromptu live. So let's see. I think my dad is 70. 74? I think he's 74. Yeah. I think my dad's 74, but he has a bad heart, and he's had a major heart or heart attack and open heart surgery, 5 stents put in, the max stents you can have. And lately, he's been eating so bad. I'm like, Dad, you're driving me crazy. You can't do this. You had a heart attack, right? You can't eat sausage every other day. You can't have bacon every other day. You can have it like once a month. Yes, I know. Sandy, I think it's a great idea having them. And they're both really good. Like, I like how Dia reads people's comments to you and relays it to you. And it was funny having David from Ireland on there because I keep hearing that he has a potty mouth, but boy, was he like very quiet. He was so quiet. Well, he had the open heart surgery years ago, but he's having rotator cuff surgery that he couldn't get done because we were caring for my mom when she was still alive. So he's put it off for years, and it was painful. But they turned him down for the surgery at one point because he had a bad EKG reading. So when he had the surgery this time, I was really scared, but it went through and it was fine. And so now he's doing the other arm. So I'm sure it's going to be fine. I'm just nervous because he is older and has heart issues. Thank you, V. Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So that's coming up on the 29th. So I've been trying to get like my house in order because I have my Christmas home tour coming up, which if anyone's interested in doing it, they can hop on and participate as well. Davita Lane, her channel is called Davita Lane Creates. She always does home tours for all the seasons, and she's a great DIYer and crafter. Great person too. Go check out her channel. Oh, I know. Francis, and my dad is the last one that I have. Oh, thank you, Maria. Thank you so much. Yeah. I feel in my heart it'll be okay too this time. Last time I was really nervous, but it went fine, so I'm so happy and so thankful. But I'm just nervous, because he's all that I have. I have a sister, but she doesn't, it's weird. This is for another conversation probably, but she is very distant from us. She lives 10 minutes from my dad. When my mom was ill, she did not want to help. She made that clear from the beginning. She lived 10 minutes away and I lived 50 minutes away, but I came every day. And I had to quit my career and to help out with my parents, and she did nothing. She did nothing. She helped at the very end, but for like literally 20 minutes a day. for like every other day for maybe a year. And it was like Monday through Friday. So she would come Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 20 minutes each day. But that was like a lot because that made me feel more comfortable so I didn't have to come rushing over by 6 a.m. And from all the way where I live to where my parents lived. So that helped. It really did. And I'm thankful. But some people just aren't into it and caring for their parents. And, you know, of course I was. And I was there from the very beginning. And I was going to be there to the very end, which I was. So I think my sister has a little bit of guilt, though. But yes, I agree. I agree, Francis. Ah, it's weird because we all grew up in the same household, so we have the same parents. The difference was she was spoiled, and I was not. I was spoiled a little bit, you know, but I didn't take advantage of it. Gotta go, honey bun. Kisses. Thank you so much, Maria. Look out for your package. It's coming, hopefully. The collaboration for Davita's channel is December 1st, I believe. So you have some time, V, to put your house, you know, together for decorating. I'm just doing it early. I have to film it early because my dad's surgery. After surgery, I don't, you know, I remember from last time, I didn't have a whole lot of time. And so I'm just kind of doing everything ahead of time. And I might bring my dad here every day for a short time because I have to check on my animals. I'll probably spend the night at my dad's house, come here, check on my animals, and so he can get a ride out of it and be out and about, you know, for his psyche. And then maybe I'll do a video while he's here and see if he wants to be a part of it. He wanted to be a part of one of them one time, and we were running short in time, so, I mean, he wasn't dressed, the sun was going down, and I'm like, Dad, I have to do this one right now, because it was a backyard one. It's a home tour, so you can do like your kitchen, your dining area, your family room, or you can do maybe your kitchen, family room, bathroom, or entryway. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be the whole entire house. So I'm going to do my kitchen, my family room, my entryway, maybe the outside, and then maybe my dining area and living room. I don't know. I'm not sure yet because I don't know what I'll have time for. I can't even find my tree, my big tree. And I've been lazy. I keep looking in my garage and I think, ugh, I don't want to go through that. So go check out her channel. She just put out a reminder video on the collaboration, so you'll see it. Yeah, it's funny because I think it was the third day after my dad's surgery, he wanted to get out of the house. And he asked my sister, because she was helping on the weekends, so I can go home. She's not going to help this time. But she's already told us that, forewarned us. I'm like, don't worry, we don't need your help. She was there. My dad asked her for a ride 3 days after his surgery. So she took him for a ride, and he got sick, nauseous. She pulled over. He got sick, and then they were really close to her house. And so she's like, well, Dad, let me just take you to my house, you know, and let me show you where my new job is. And it was right by her house. And then they got to hit her house. And then it was like 100, it was almost 100 at that point during the day, 100 degrees. She parked the car in front of her house, facing the sun. My dad just threw up, was sick from surgery, and he had a fever. And he's sitting in the car. He couldn't get out because he had like his arm. It's like this big contraption that's like taped to his side of his body. He couldn't get out of the car, you know, the seatbelt. And she went into the house for 30 minutes and did not let my dad come inside, leave the car running with the AC, nothing. And there was something going on with her. I mean, there was something very weird for that instance. Because she wouldn't normally do that. I couldn't believe it. My dad was like, I was desperate. Like, you know, I said, Dad, why didn't you honk the horn or something? I know. I was pissed. And I don't speak like that normally, but I was pissed off. So I came later that day, and my dad looked weird. He was freaked out. And my sister, we were tag teaming each other on the weekends. And she left, and he said, "Is she gone? Is she gone? Go check to make sure she's gone." Like, he didn't want to talk about it. And so I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, she's gone." "No, go outside and check and make sure she's gone." And I said, "Okay." So I went outside and came back in. I'm like, "What's going on?" And he told me, and I was like, "Oh my God, Dad." He goes, "Don't you say anything to her." Because my sister can be very volatile, drama, chaos. She causes problems for us on top of our already difficult issue, right? So she comes back. She said she was going to come back. And I don't remember why she said she was coming back, but she told my dad that she was. And it took everything in me not to like go off on her. And so it was just awful. And so we had to like kind of watch her too around the prescription drugs, because we think she had a brain aneurysm. And after that brain aneurysm, I think that she got hooked on the medications that they were giving her. And we're pretty sure she was stealing from my mom and not giving it to my mom who needed them, but she was taking them. And we confronted her. She was all crazy about it, got really volatile. So that kind of confirmed, you know, everything. I don't know. It was just a weird time. And I don't think she's on them anymore, but she had a weird behavior for that time period when my dad was like sick, you know. I know I probably shouldn't be talking about this, but that is the background with my sister. If you all met her, she looks and sounds very pleasant, you know. Yep, they do. And the thing is with my sister is that she's so volatile. She has a very bad temper. Always has. So she calls me the martyr. She calls me, you know, goody two shoes, and I don't care. I have just separated myself from her and realized what our relationship is, and she can't control me, and that drives her crazy. So I just do what I need to do. You know, I sacrifice a lot of things to take care of my mom. I lost my marriage. I quit my career. I had to think up another business to have an income, but it was all worth it, and I would have done it again in a heartbeat. You know, my mom died at home with us, and she was comfortable. It happened very quickly. We would have gone to the hospital, but by the time the paramedics came, they couldn't even revive her. And my dad and I were both giving her, you know, CPR. Well, I'm sorry, my dad was. I wasn't. I was on the phone with 911. But I'm just glad that she was home with us. Oh, believe me, Francis, I have put up the biggest wall. In fact, and thank you. Yes, you're right. For Thanksgiving yesterday, so thankfully she went up to Lake Tahoe, which is up in the mountains, and it's a big destination getaway here locally. It's about 2 hours away because it's up the mountain, and it's beautiful there. So her husband's family were all going up there and getting cabins, and they went up there too. And she told us in advance, and my dad and I like looked at each other and were like, yes, because we couldn't even have like Thanksgiving dinner at my house, my dad's house. We were afraid that she'd stop by and just ruin it, and we didn't want to go to her house because she was chaotic and drama, and she would have done and said something, and it's so unpleasant. So we started volunteering on that day so that she couldn't say anything. I mean, she did, but so I did. I put up a big wall. I text her. I don't know. It was like 3 in the afternoon. I never heard from her. I've heard from everybody else. My YouTube friends and friends. It is too much. My gosh. I mean, my personality. I'm so laid back. I don't need the drama, and my dad is too old for that. He's just too old for it. That neither of us need it or want it in our life. So we have to kind of lie to her and just say we're not going to be home or whatever. But because she was out of town, we went to my dad's house and had Thanksgiving there. It was totally last minute, really. And that way he didn't have to come all the way out here and drive home late at night and, take his dog back and forth because he has a really big dog. And then he has my old big dog, Lab. So I thought, let me just go to your house, Dad. She's not going to be around. She's not going to interrupt or drive by or anything. Let's just do this. Have a nice dinner. It was laid back. We fried our food. We roasted our veggies. We watched 2 movies. We chatted. We talked jewelry. And we had a good time. We took the dogs out for a walk, and his backyard, because there's a really big backyard. It was nice. And there was no fear of my sister stopping by, because she just ruins it. Yes, you do sound... Francis, have you been there? I feel like you have. You must have... I'm wondering, is your sibling younger or older? Because mine's 5 years older, and she's my only sibling, and she thinks that she can control me. My dad is very laid back. My mom was very laid back. 4 years older. See, I think it has to do with that partially. It's so draining. But I'm really laid back, and I just kind of let things roll off my back usually. And, whatever. She wants to call me goody two-shoes or martyr. I don't care. But those type of people are toxic, and you just have to let them go. Let them be toxic on their own and create their own chaos. You just have to let it go, and that's what I did. And I've so detached from her that it really doesn't bother me that she doesn't call us or text us on a holiday. It really doesn't bother me. My mom's birthday, we still celebrate, my dad and I. And my sister said, oh, you're still doing that? It's like, yeah, it's your mother. You do have to move on, exactly. And you're the bigger person for doing it. So my dad and I have moved on, and I feel like we're in a better place because we have, Every time she gets involved, every time she tries to help, because I think out of guilt, she can't handle it, and she freaks out, and she is really volatile at that point and makes us feel worse. We don't need that kind of help. So we really have become very detached, and I mean, she was never really attached to us. I don't even think she really loved us. My mom, dad, and I really don't. She has like this weird attachment to her friends, but not to us. So it's sad to say, but it is what it is, and you know, my dad keeps wanting to move me to Nevada at his other house where he lives. He's just down in California for now for his surgeries. And I'm not ready for it. I have too much stuff going on here in California. And, but I like Nevada. I really do like Nevada. It's a whole nother pace there, which I like. It's very kick back and relaxed. And the construction business is really booming there, which is what I was in before I quit my, my career. But I'm not ready to move, and I have so much going on here that I told my dad, I said, Dad, if you go back to Nevada after your surgery, you can, but you have your family here, and maybe we can move later. But for now, I'm not ready. So he agrees we're going to stay here a little longer. I don't want him to move without me. Again, he moved after my mom passed, and it was kind of heartbreaking, But now he's back in that same house, and he's fine with it. And the neighbors missed him, and he has a workbench there that he works on jewelry with, and mechanics. And then he has a workbench up in Nevada. So, I mean, he has it in both places. It's not like he's missing out or anything. But, yeah, I'm glad he hasn't moved back. It's sad, but you're trying your best. So be proud of yourself and give yourself... Thank you. Oh, thank you, Francis. I appreciate it. I really am trying. We took care of my mom for 15 years. 15 years. I feel like the last 7 really aged me because it was so hard. We were in the hospital all the time, and stress, being stressed out all the time. But, like I said, I would do it again in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. And I know my mom appreciated it. I know my dad appreciated it. And I don't regret it. So, I'm single. I'm happy, though. I'm finally fully happy. It took a long time after my mom passed to be fully happy. I was devastated. But that's why I started my YouTube channel a year ago. I was good, but I wanted to get over that hump of and be my old self. And so I feel like I'm pretty much there. I'm there. I'm happy again. I feel like I'm me again, whole. You'll never get over your loved ones, and I still mourn every day. It's the first thing I think of and the last thing I think of. But you just kind of learn how to cope, and you're still living, and so you just have to keep, moving forward. It is. It's time for me again, which is weird because I never had time for me. I never did anything for myself. Oh, I did one thing. I did do one thing. Well, I did 2 things. I would get my hair highlighted every 3 months. Every 3 to 4 months, I would get it highlighted. I pushed the limit on the time. But I would keep up on my hair, which I don't even do that anymore. I just color it myself with, it's called Nature Tint, and you can get it on Amazon or Walmart.com, and it's plant-based, and it's a hair color. It covers the grays really good. I haven't colored my hair in like 3 months, but I'm so bad with that. But it's cruelty-free, so it's awesome, and that's why I buy that one. Oh, you do? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I just got a lighter color, though. I'm kind of nervous because I'm afraid, you know how when you go lighter, it gets really brassy? And so I'm afraid, like, my roots will look really brassy, but it tones down after a couple weeks, so I just need to do it. I was going to do it today, and I thought, no, because I didn't know when my friend was going to come over. We set like a tentative time, but we never really said what time. So I thought, no, I better not take the chance. I'll do it maybe tomorrow. No, because I have my live tomorrow. I'll do it Sunday. I don't want to look brassy tomorrow. But I did that for myself every 3 to 4 months, and then I I started the Dr. Furman diet, which was no processed food. It's not a diet, it's more like a way of life of just not to eat processed food and eating lots of vegetables and fruits and just a little bit of protein. Like, I don't eat meat, but I would eat fish, or you can have cheese or egg in place of that. Eating clean, yes. So right before my mom died, things were really hard and got really difficult. So I kind of stopped everything, didn't care, ate whatever, Taco Bell, you name it, because it was hard and we were just raw nerves and we were in the hospital a lot. And my dad and I both gained a little bit of weight. But then when she died, I really gained weight. I mean, I probably gained 10 pounds before she passed away, and then another 50 after that. And so I'm trying to get back on track of eating clean, and that's why we made everything from scratch yesterday, including the pie that we made. We didn't even eat our pie. We were so full. I didn't even eat my whole plate, and we were just tired. And I don't even think my dad cut into the pie today. No, I'm not slim now. No. Oh my gosh, you probably haven't seen my whole body. There's some, maybe go back some past videos, my live videos, and you'll see me turn and you'll see my belly. Like, I'm carrying it, which I never used to carry my weight in my belly area. I used to always have a flat stomach, but I have gained so much weight, it has to go somewhere, and like I was telling, I don't remember who I was telling, my friend, I said I've gained weight in my fingers, my feet, my legs, my arms, I think, well, my face, everywhere, my belly, my butt, my thigh, you name it, it's gone everywhere. It has to. I mean, 60 pounds has to go somewhere. But I just need to get serious about eating clean again. And it does drop pretty quickly. So yesterday felt good. We ate a really nice meal. And then today I was bad. I had a bagel in the morning. And what else did I have? Oh, I had, Taco Bell with my tenant. We were just kind of running. Oh, wait a minute. No. That was the day before yesterday. Okay, sorry. IKEA breakfast, eggs, and, what did it come with? Oh, it came with hash, potato hash. Not meat hash, but like potatoes. I didn't even eat all the potatoes. I ate just a few, and then the eggs, and it came with a roll. I took like a 1 or 2 bites of it, and I was like okay with it. And then I didn't eat anything until, I don't know, a couple hours ago. We got Taco Bell, and I ate a bean burrito and a tostada. But I get no sauce on the tostada because it's too much sauce. I don't like it, and it gets soggy. You know what cheating is, okay? As long as you start again, don't be too hard on yourself. I know. I know. You know how it is, though. You're your worst critic, and, like you can always do better on your tests when you're in school, or, you feel like you need to study more, or whatever. I told my tenant, I'm like, I want to go back to school in like the next year or two and get my master's. I want to continue my learning, but before I do that, I have to lose weight. Oh, you did too? Okay. And it's a part of being middle-aged, I'm 46, and weight doesn't come off that easily. It just doesn't. And I'm not trying. I'm really not trying. You did take it off slowly? Okay. I know. The thing is, I love food. I love savory. I don't like sweets, but I like savory food. So, like, oh gosh, like caramelized onions and figs on a piece of goat cheese and a cracker, or something like that. Oh gosh, I like food like that. That's like delicious to me. But if you were to say, oh, let's go get some ice cream, I would say, no, well, I'll go with you, but I won't get it. I'm not into ice cream. I don't like potatoes really. I don't like, oh, you like sweets. I like homemade cookies though. Ooh, goodness. I could eat homemade chocolate chip cookies. I could have like 3 in a row, 4 in a row, easily. Um, I don't even really, I don't like a lot of sweets, but homemade cookies, good Lord, I love them. Oh, I love them. Chocolate chip mint, chocolate chip with coconut, chocolate chip. The one cookies I really don't like are Snickerdoodle. I don't really understand those. I don't really care for them very much. Or like plain sugar cookies. I don't really like those either. I'm picky on cake. Like I don't like store-bought cake, but I like bakery cakes. Pies I don't like in the grocery store. I like to make our own or get it from a bakery. So I'm kind of picky when it comes to sweets, but I feel like when I get it, I make it matter. It's like, ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Homemade. I like chocolate. Oh gosh. I love chocolate, but I prefer dark chocolate. I love milk chocolate, but it's just too rich. And that's why I like dark chocolate, because semi-sweet chocolate is really good. It's in between the two. But dark chocolate, you feel like it's that bitter sweet. And I like that. So I probably like dark chocolate first, then semi-sweet, and then milk chocolate. And I live pretty semi-close to San Francisco. And on the pier, they have all these chocolate shops and chocolatier places. Oh my gosh. Now that's real chocolate to me. And I think, ooh, I can eat a piece or two of that. But then I'm done. I don't want any more chocolate for like a week because it's so rich. And so I don't even drink hot chocolate. I drink it every once in a while, but that's it. I think that's why I like to put a peppermint in it, just to cut it. Oh, you know that I think my tastes have changed because how did I get hot glue strings on my lip? um, when I was younger, I loved sweets, and I think as a kid you just do. And chocolate, I could eat chocolate in my early 20s. I loved it, loved it, loved it. Could eat it every day. And now I could maybe once or twice a week. I'm like, oh, that's really delicious, and I like it, but no more than that. It's like enough. I love savory food, like cheese and crackers, maybe some fruit with it, or something savory. I'm weird. I don't even like popcorn that you put in the microwave. I have to make it myself, air popcorn. And I put like coconut oil on it. I spray it on, and I put paprika and turmeric and garlic powder and salt. Oh, now that I could eat. The coconut oil is sweet to me, so that's enough sweet for me. But brie, oh yes, brie is one of my favorites. Oh, I love brie and figs with brie, or fresh preserves with brie, and artisan breads. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. Now you're speaking my language. um, and yeah, stuff like that. Pizza. I love pizza. Even like cheap pizza, I like. Oh, hi, Mindy. How are you? Gosh, we haven't talked in a while. How are you? You're up late too. um, I could honestly have a piece of pizza every morning with black coffee. I know. Doesn't that sound so good? So IKEA, they have pizza by the slice and pretzels and what's the other thing? Oh, sweet rolls, cinnamon rolls. Oh, you're up already. Oh my goodness. Okay. Where are you located again? I know, are you the Netherlands? I forgot. So they have sweet rolls, and they're these huge sweet rolls. Ugh, too sweet. Oh, Michigan. Oh, okay. Netherlands. Okay, Michigan. Oh, I guess it is that late, huh? um, we're just talking about food and like how I've gained weight and what I did for Black Friday and wow, you are up early, Mindy. Did you get up early for Black Friday or just for today? Because today is Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday. But so when I leave IKEA, I usually grab a slice of pizza to go. And I don't go to IKEA very often, but when I do, and I totally forgot today because I just had in my mind like, oh, I have to go. I have to see if Target has this thing for my dad, or Walmart. I gotta go and gotta get going. Totally forgot. But it would have just sat in my car, and I wouldn't have eaten it until like way later, and it would have been probably gross by then. So I didn't get any pizza, but it sure is good. Hi, Kim. Oh, Kim, I know you from the jewelry channels, right? Welcome. We're just talking about Black Friday, eating habits, gaining weight, losing weight. um, and I just did a few videos because I've been really behind on my decor videos and like gifts to do. And oh yeah, and food. We're talking about food. I'm kind of hungry now too again. You know, it would be really, really good. So you know that whole scare with the romaine lettuce here in the U.S. and all I wanted was a salad with my dinner yesterday, and there was no romaine stores, and I wouldn't have bought it, but I was craving it so bad. Oh, really, Mindy? You're ahead of me, and I have to film my tour of my house too. Um, but all I was craving was like a green crispy salad, like with romaine, maybe a little bit of spinach, and some arugula. I couldn't find arugula. It's like they were out. Romaine was not to be found because of the salmonella scare, and I didn't want just like spinach salad, so we skipped the salad and we did like fresh pico de gallo as a garnish for on top of our stuffing and our fish, and with like avocado. It was so good. But I wanted a crispy, crunchy salad and some cream, like some soft cheese on top. Yes, in the trash. um, and yeah, I know, me too, Francis. And I thought, I don't need a waffle maker. I don't need coffee maker, or I don't need anything. I really don't. I have what I have and I'm good with it. Hey, Dal. Oh my gosh. What time is it there? Oh, it's early in the morning, Dal. Did you get both of my emails, by the way? You responded to one, so I'm hoping you got the first one. 6 a.m. Oh my gosh. So we should be drinking coffee together. You're up early on a Saturday. Oh, you have a baby shower to go to. Okay, I sent you two. I responded to one about your husband's cousin and so on. And then I responded to the second one. Always early. Yeah, me too. I probably get 3 to 4 hours lately, and it's not enough, but I just can't sleep. I don't know. I think it has to do with when I lost my friend who was like my sister. I mean, she was more of a sister than my own sister. She passed in brutally. She was killed um, in February, September, like mid September, I think. I just can't sleep. I can't sleep. It's weird. I had nightmares for a long time, and the nightmares are over, but I get no sleep. You had chocolate cake with whipped cream for dinner. Was it a whoopie pie or whoopie cake? You know those, you take like a bundt cake and you slice it in the middle and you put cream in the middle. Those are really good. Um, that sounds good. See, now if I did that, I would probably have something on the side for savory. It is 2 a.m. here, Dal. I know I'm up late, but like I was saying, I got on because um, I felt so energized from the whole town. Um, Flourless. Ooh, I like those kind of cakes. Those are like really dense, Kim. Yes, I like those cakes. Those are really good. Um, so I went Black Friday shopping, and you know, the feel of the town, the vibe. It's well, here it's positive and not crazy and chaotic. It's all happy, and you know, it's fun, and so you feel the vibe of the town, and you're just like energized. I didn't get very much sleep last night, and I don't know. I just had a good time, and I was all amped up, and so I decided to get on. You thought you were seeing things? Oh, you mean like me being on live? I know. I can't believe I'm up so late. But I was crafting. I was making some little gift jars. Um, ooh, butterscotch cake. Ooh. I just made some gift jars. I did 2 videos. And yes, I'm in California. California. I'm in Northern California, Sacramento area. Here's my ugly little Santa. He's kind of ugly, huh? I don't know why he's ugly, but he's ugly. I don't know if he looks... I think it's because, you know what? He looks like an Oompa Loompa, but in red. That's what it is. He looks like an Oompa Loompa. Oh well. And then I made this one. Oh, you think he's cute? This one, an old-time Santa. Really? Okay. I just have my cinnamon in it for now to put like in my coffee bar. I'm just decorating now. I have to catch up on everything. So I have my 3-tiered tray done. My 2-tiered I was starting to work on. I've done a couple of my trees right there. I have like a few more over there that I've done. Almost my kitchen is done, and that's it. I can't find my big tree. I can't anything. Oh, thank you. They were, oops, sorry. A 6-pack from, oh, you're in Southern Cal, Kimmy? From the 99-cent store. And I like how they have the little snowflake on them. And yeah, I like it too. I thought that was a cute little addition on the jar, you know. So I just put peppermints in here so far, but I'll be putting my homemade fudge, then layering cookies on top. I always say good night or good morning. I hope 2019 is a great year for all of us. I know, me too, Francis. Thank you for all the information, by the way, with the kitty and GoFundMe and all of that. Thank you so much for the encouragement, and have a good night, and I look forward to 2019 also. Thank you, Francis. Have a good night. Christmas stocking pulls? What are those? I'll be on tomorrow, Francis, at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. What are stock? Oh, you mean like poles that you could actually hang the stocking on? Kind of like a holder? Is that what you're talking about, Dell? I'm just drinking water. You have some cute ideas. Oh, thank you, Kimmy. Wooden to hang your stocking on. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that sounds cute. You'll have to send the pictures to me. How adorable. You're so creative, Dal. You really need to have your own YouTube page. You really do. I feel like I didn't have enough water all day today. Do you have a wish list or a PayPal? I do have a PayPal. A wish list? Oh, my wish list goes on forever and ever. Forever and ever. Yes, please send me a picture. Phelan, is that how you say your name? I'm gonna try to set up a GoFundMe page for my cat, or my dad's cat. And I'll let you guys know because I don't think I can raise enough money in the short amount of time that I need to. And I don't want to make my dad's cat wait. He's already in bad condition. Oh, oh my goodness. I have a long wish list. No, you don't have to buy me anything. My goodness. Oh gosh, no. I'm totally fine. I'm happy with everything that I have. Thank you so much. It's so, so sweet. I just want you guys, you know, to be on here with, on YouTube with me and hang out with me and chat and email me. Yes, I love Christmas. But no, you don't have to buy me anything, really. I am lucky to have friends on here and we chat and I've had great relationships with a lot of you. Dow, really? Oh my gosh, that's really unfortunate. Oh, thank you, Fulan. Is that how you say your name, Miss Fulan? I hope I'm saying it right. And are you Filipino? Kamusta ka na? I know a little bit of Tagalog. Just because of work, when I used to work in retail during college and where else? After college, after my divorce, I went back to retail. So I worked with a bunch of Filipino ladies, and we used to go singing at karaoke all the time, and they spoke Tagalog, and it's kind of close to Spanish, and so I picked it up a little bit, a little bit. Oh, you're Indian. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No, I'm terrible with, no, I don't know. I'm terrible with that. I am terrible with French, even though my mom spoke French fluent. Terrible with French, but I know how to, I speak French. I'm just terrible at it. I can read and write it. I can read it better than I can write it, and I can understand it really well. But talking is, I struggle a little bit with it. Italian is easier for me. Spanish, way easier. So Spanish is easier than Italian, than French. But Tagalog, I've kind of forgotten some things. But, oh, okay, so what part of India are you in, Phelan? I love Indian food, by the way. My good friend and I, we go to this Indian place and eat their, oh, you don't have to buy me anything, really. I just enjoy you guys as my company. I'm up so late, but I enjoy your company and thank you so much for even offering. That's amazing. But no, I wouldn't take anything from anybody. Uh, I like to send presents to my friends, like we send packages to one another. Um, but certainly I am not asking for anything or want anything. I am good. Um, I I do love Indian food. I have to admit, I cook with curry and turmeric all the time. A lot of spices. I go to the Indian store a lot and get really good spices and coconut milk, and cook a lot of curried, like green curry from scratch, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Maybe I was born in India in my past life. I don't know. But I love Indian food. I love Asian food too, because I'm vegetarian. So, but Dal, oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You don't have to do that. You know, it's funny because that buffet my friend and I go to, we love it. It's the best one in town. And the family is really nice. And we go to this buffet, and everything is so good. So good. It's the best. Even in LA, in Southern California, she was saying that it's not that good in LA. You're funny. But we, oh, it's so good. You guys, I don't know what they're called, Phelan. You'll have to tell me. They're like the little pastry donuts, the little donut holes that are submerged in like that sugar water, rose water. Oh, those are so good. I agree, Kimmy. I know. And I think I'm just like really amped from all the energy from Black Friday, you know? I look really washed out, but I've been going since this morning. And oh my goodness, it was so rainy today and everything. Yeah, I love the vibe of Black Friday though. It's so much fun, and people are walking around with hot chocolates and coffee, and it's just so much fun. Oh, you didn't, Dal? I did go to many places, but it was really limited where I wanted to go. I didn't want to go but to like Walmart, Target, and I wanted to go to IKEA for breakfast, brunch, whatever. Yeah. Excuse me. I've been drinking so much water since I got home because I didn't drink that much water when I was out and about. But this is my favorite water. It's just carbonated. There's nothing in it, no artificial anything, and it's just orange like essence. It's so good. I love it. I'm gonna have a little bit more, but I mean, I was so busy today. I barely ate. It was just so much fun being out and about. You know, I had such a good time, and I don't know. I'm glad to be talking with you guys and closing out my evening. But I have a video coming out tomorrow, and I think that one is on. Oh, what is that one on? It's one of my craft. I can't remember which one it is, but oh, I think it's my. Oh no, it's a haul. I did a haul, and then I did a jar one after that. Oh, you did, Dal? I think I need one of those. That would be a cool thing to get. Yes, those are. I would definitely invest in one of those. I know, Kim. I totally agree. We are worried about our family members, and when I worry so much, I like to eat. You know. Um, I bet I would, Dal. I mean, because I love carbonated water. It's my guilty pleasure. And I would love like a root beer flavor. That would be really good. Do you have flavor for root beer? That would be really delicious. I just love this water. I love carbonation. I know it's not good for your teeth, but oh well. I brush my teeth 3 times a day, so I think I'm okay. But if you guys saw my island right here, I have scissors, wrapping paper. Oh, it is? Oh my gosh, Dal, I bet It's so good. I love natural root beer too. Kim, do they have cake flavored carbonated water? That would be funny. I have wrapping paper. I have Christmas decor. I need to turn that off. Picks. Little birdies. Jars. Bells. Ornaments. Oh my gosh, what a mess. I know. Did you get this at Dollarama? Dal? Did you get that in Canada? I'm just curious. I love it. I really love it. I've done so much with it. I've covered my cans in it and put greenery in it. I love the plaid. Look how dark my eyes look. Oh my gosh, I look cross-eyed right now. They look really dark. Oh, that's weird. It's weird because sometimes my eyes will be like super green, and then sometimes, like now, they look really dark to me. Well, I mean, you can kind of tell they're green, but they look darker. I think when I'm tired, my eyes look darker. When I get out of the shower, oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. When I get out of the shower from the chlorine, oh my gosh, my eyes are like electric green. It's weird. And then, but regularly, thank you, Dal. They look kind of hazel. That's weird. Just looking at my eyes. I know. They're not bloodshot. I can't believe it. They're not dark blue. My dad's eyes are aqua blue. They're so pretty. Oh, he has such beautiful eyes. Aqua blue. And then my mom had green eyes. And so my sister and I have like hazel green. But hers are greener than mine. But gosh, my eyes do look really dark right now. It's weird. And I know it's 2 a.m. so of course I'm not looking my best. But oh well. I cannot wait to finish all of this. My tiered stand is looking so cute, Dal. I can't wait to do the video so you can see it. Oh, isn't that funny, Mindy? So a lot of people on my dad's side of the family had aqua and dark blue eyes. And then some had dark brown eyes. But that was like 3 colors. And then on my mom's side, green, hazel, dark blue, brown. So there was more variation on my mom's side of the family, and hair color variation too. Oh, you can't sleep. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm finally getting kind of tired, thankfully. And before, oh, I'm so sorry. Before I go to bed, I'm gonna take the little dogs out to go potty. Because I hate getting up in the middle of the night, walking down my stairs, going outside, and taking him out to go potty because it's freezing. Well, it was 56 last night and tonight. Not bad, but it's freezing to me. But I cannot wait to finish decorating and show you guys everything. You have green eyes. Oh, okay. I love green eyes. I think they're so pretty. I love blue eyes too, don't get me wrong. I don't like, for myself, like if I was a woman that had blue eyes, and I had blonde hair, I would probably color my hair like a sandy blonde, dark or darker color than just blonde blonde. I like light eyes and darker hair. I think that looks really nice with men, women, and my dad has brown hair. Well, it's white now, pretty much all white. But his eyes are just aqua, electrifying, you know. And I'm trying to think. I think my grandfather had aqua colored eyes. My aunt or his father, and my grandmother, I think she had green. Oh, Dal, you are blonde. What color are your eyes, Dal? I don't remember from the pictures. I can be a fake blonde. Hazel, okay. Oh, that's a nice combo. I like that combination. That's nice. My mom had like an auburn colored hair and green eyes. That was a nice combination too. But I think I got my dad's side of the family colored hair brown. It's like a ash brown. I don't like it. I don't like the color brown, the tone. So I've always colored it. I need to color it again. As you can see, my white is showing. Oh, wow. Look, is that white or is that my brown? I can't tell. Oh, goodness. You know what, Dal? You should buy that. It's called Nature Tint. It really does cover the gray really well. In fact, I was going to do it tonight or this morning, and I thought, no, I better not because I don't have a lot of time. Let me do it tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's my live. And whenever I color my hair, it looks brassy because I'm using the lighter color. So I don't want to like mess it up. Nature Tint. So it's on Amazon. I'll try to remember. I'll put what, I'm not an affiliate of Amazon, but I'll put the name of what the product is. You can also get it Walmart.com and on Thrive Market. Yeah. It's really inexpensive. It's $10 or under. It's plant-based and it does not, you don't get, there's no ammonia. I know, I love Amazon too. And it's cruelty-free. That's why I loved it. Oh, thank you, Kimmy, or Kim. Thank you, you're so sweet. Nature Tint. Nature Tint, all one word. I wish I had the box down here. I'll bring it down tomorrow when I do my live. But you know how like when you color your hair, sometimes it burns your scalp. It doesn't do that. Thought of anything yet? No, I haven't thought of anything yet. Oh my goodness, you're so funny. Oh, why do you want to buy people gifts so bad, Fulan? Sorry. Fulan. I'm just curious. I know, I agree, Dal. Mine will get itchy. It's because of the chemicals, so you won't feel that. It's plant-based, so it's all natural, and they don't test on animals, which is major. That's why I bought it. And it covers really well. It's under $10, and yeah, it covers really nicely. Yeah, so the one I get is not bad at all. Oh, Fulan, you're so funny. You can call me whatever you want. Oh, you know what? I want to call you Kimmy. I don't know why. I had a friend named Kimmy. I'm an honor to pay a view. Oh, thank you, Fulan. You're so sweet. Oh my goodness. It's nice to be called beautiful. Wow. Yeah, Dal. I would go run upstairs and get it, but it'll take too long. And but I'll bring it down tomorrow and I'll show you guys the box. And it's called Nature Tint, plant-based, cruelty-free. It covers gray really, really well, and doesn't make your scalp. Okay, I'll bring it down for tomorrow's live. If you are, oh, you're not going to be on tomorrow because you have a baby shower. That's right. How fun! Did you make like a diaper cake, or what did you make special for it? I'm just curious. I wish I had wine. I use Nice and Easy Blonde. Oh, okay. I used to use Nice and Easy all the time too. Yeah. This time I got like a lighter color. That's why I'm worried, because I think it's going to be too light for me. So I'm only going to leave it on half the time. Ooh, butterscotch cake. That sounds really good. Really, really. Oh, that sounds really good. Do you put butterscotch pudding in it or something? Ooh. That's a, see, I like that kind of sweet. Like that savory, sweet butterscotch. Ooh. I totally lost my train of thought. Ooh, that sounds so good. Oh, that sounds amazing. You know what that would be good with too? You know how they do the food wars and they tell you to add certain foods, you know, to make something out of it. Like butterscotch and cream and all of that would be good with like bacon. I'm not condoning bacon. I'm just saying that might be a good compliment to it. It's made in, ooh, but I love bundt cakes too. I don't know what it is about a bundt cake. I just like them. They cook better. For whatever reason, I think the hole in the middle, they just cook better all around, and they tend to stay more moist, I think. Oh, how delicious. Yeah, I have to show you, I'll show you tomorrow, Dal, if you're on. I have this bundt cake. It's in the shape of a rose, but the edges are so fine that they get a little crispy, but they taste good. I don't know why they taste good, crunchy, but they do. And I got that bundt cake form free from that Goodwill donation center that people will just throw things away. Excuse me, it's so pretty. I made it for my mom for Mother's Day one time, and then you put icing, you drizzle icing. Oh, so good. Excuse me. The carbonation is making me. Oh, goodness, you guys. Well, I wish I had wine, but I don't. What time is your live? Tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But yes, I wish I had wine tonight. That would be so much fun. I don't normally have wine on hand, but wish I did, because I think that would put me to sleep like right away. So I'll probably get in a few hours. And oh, thank you. I hope you can too, but no big deal if you can't. I'll get a few hours sleep, and I'll hop in the shower, take the dogs out, and I'm gonna make. I definitely want some leftovers tomorrow. I made sweet potatoes and yams, and onions, garlic, roasted. I roasted everything, and I want like a egg over easy on it. Oh, that's gonna be so good. So that'll be like my brunch before I go on live. I'm looking forward to it also. And what else? So it'll just be jewelry tomorrow. Oh, I know, me too, Dal. I had potato chips today, yesterday, day before yesterday. Terrible. I had Taco Bell today. What else? I had something else bad. Well, I had brunch out at IKEA, but it wasn't too bad. But I've been terrible. Ugh, I don't. But our Thanksgiving dinner was really good. It was healthy-ish. Potato hash, yeah. I guess you could consider what I made last night like a potato hash, but it had sweet potatoes, yams, a few potatoes in it, onions, garlic, and a bunch of spices like ginger, parsley, paprika, turmeric, everything. Ooh, it was good, really good. It was supposed to be olive oil, but it was actually just vegetable oil. I kind of messed up. It was so good. And then I made a cornbread stuffing that I put slightly or thin. I'm getting tired, I can tell, because I'm having a hard time talking. Thinly sliced zucchini at the end of the cooking cycle. Oh, that was really good. And then we had cranberry sauce on the side. We had catfish nuggets. I know that sounds gross, but they were really good. And chili chipotle salmon that was like in a marinade. So good. So good. But I was craving a salad too. Until you think of something. Oh, you're funny. I won't probably think of anything. I have everything I absolutely need, Fulan. You're funny though. Oh, we made pie, and we didn't even eat it. Oh, you don't like fish, huh? Oh, it was so good. My dad fried it. I know it's bad, but he fried it. Ah, it was so delicious. That's why I wanted to get him an air fryer, because it would be like less oil, light and crispy. Fula. You are persistent, aren't you? No, you don't have to get me anything. Really, I am fine. What you can do, you can subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up on the video, every video you see, leave a comment, because all of that does help my YouTube channel. Do you have a YouTube channel, Fulan? Oh my goodness, this is funny. Oy vey. Oh, there you go. Fulan, sorry. You can donate to the SPCA here in the U.S. or any type of organization like that, PETA. Oh, that's sweet. That I would like, Fulan. I would like that. If you want to give money or presents, donate to the SPCA, PETA, any animal organization. Dal, thank you for reminding me. Yes, that would be amazing if you did that. So amazing. In fact, before I go, I have to tell you guys this story really quick. So, you know about those wildfires. I know, I agree, Mindy. That was a great idea, Dal. You know how we have those wildfires, one by the ocean and then one in kind of, it's about 70 miles from me. Well, I don't know what I was thinking. I could have done this, and I haven't. So I watched a YouTube video, and it was about how they did animal rescue. I mean, I knew there was animals that had to be rescued, and I heard the horror stories, like the horses and everything, because it's kind of like an agricultural town, the town of Paradise, where that fire happened. And I should have gone there and donated my time, you know, in helping rescuing or, you know, caring for animals that have been injured. Like a lot of them you see with like their paws are covered in, you know, dressing from their paws are burned. Their eyes are burned. Oh, it's so sad. So sad. So, it is totally heartbreaking I know. The animals. I think the animals were, of course, secondary because they're still looking for the people that are missing. And I guess there's like 1,000 people missing, but they found like 60 something. Um, and I remember when Haiti had their, uh, what is it called? Tsunami? Was it a tsunami in Haiti years ago? I wanted to go there, but and I know my dad would have let me have gone, you know, and be away from helping tend to my mom. But I didn't want to put him in that position, so I never went. And then they had the, you know, Katrina, the floods in the south, and I should have gone for that one. But I, again, didn't want to, you know, put my dad in jeopardy of being all by himself and doing everything on his own while I was gone. So now I can, and now I'm not working right now during this month and next month. Um, so I have the time, and the only problem is my animals. So I would have to drive back and forth, um, to, you know, tend to them and then tend to my animals. So that would be difficult, but that would be amazing to be able to do. And I really sort of regret not thinking of that earlier, or, you know, attempting it. So I think I'm going to call a couple organizations, well, not tomorrow, but, you know, Monday, and see what they can do. Oh, thank you, Dal. I know. I do need to start for my own cat, right? The GoFundMe page. Oh, you can donate to that, Fulan. Cat. Um, yeah, help with the food, changing bandages. I feel like I'm a good nurse when it comes to like animals. Like, it's better than some of these technicians sometimes. Um, Feed them, rescue them, tend to them, you know, comfort them, whatever. And so I might look to that on Monday. But yeah. So that was my last thing I was going to mention that I wanted to maybe to contribute to. But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know it's late. It's like 2 something. Um, Thank you so much. And I can't wait to hang out with you guys again. I'll be on tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And how many people are on? 7. Okay. So I've heard from Mindy, Dal, Fulan, Kim. Who else is here? So there's 3 other people I haven't heard from, I think. Thank you, everyone. It was very impromptu for me to get on. Like I said, it was just like a vibe thing I was feeling from the Black Friday, and it was fun to get on. So thank you for hanging out with me. And Dal, this was a treat because, you know, you're ahead of time. And, oh, Maria was on from London. That was really a treat, too. So thank you for hanging out with me. And I will get some sleep. And I love you bunches also. And thank you for all your support and your emails. I really appreciate it. I was so excited you got on. I was like, holy smokes. It's hard with the time difference, you know. Oh, thank you, Kim. Yes, thank you, Mindy. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me because I know you guys are ahead of time. Um, Mindy, you are. You're in Michigan, and Dal. So thank you so much, and I appreciate it. Have a good night, or morning for you, Dal, and night for you all. And I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Have a blessed night. Morning.